Alright guys, let's understand about how do we make decisions when we do any hypothetical test. Generally, yeah, of course, we know we are given with the null hypothesis, and we also have the alternative hypothesis. But when to reject what and when to accept which null or alternative, that depends on the type of the value. That is, we depend on the calculated value as well as the tabulated value to conclude whether to accept null or whether to accept the alternative hypothesis, of course. So when do we accept the alternative hypothesis? That is, if the calculated value of any test, suppose it may be like t, or it may be like f, or it may be chi-square. It's just an example, guys. Okay. So if it is greater than the tabulated value, remember, guys, it is greater than the tabulated value. The calculated value is of TF and is TF and chi-square is greater than the tabulated value at any at the alpha level of significance. And normally in statistics, of course, we have this 1, 5, and 10. So if it is at alpha level of significance with n degrees of freedom, then we accept the alternative hypothesis. So that means if the calculated value is greater than the tabulated value, all right, tabulated value means we already have a pre-calculated value for any type of test, that it may be t or it may be chi-square at a given level of significance. It may be 1, 5, or 10, and the given number of degrees of freedom. So calculated greater than the tabulated means we accept alternative hypothesis, or HA, that is what we say. All right. Now again, uh, and the other way, that means if the calculated value, on the other hand, I would say that means if the calculated value is less than, okay, if the calculated value is less than the tabulated value, if it is less than the tabulated value at any given level of significance, that is 1, 5, or 10 maybe, and n degrees of freedom, then we accept the null hypothesis. All right. So if the here, I mean, in the second part, if the calculated value is less than the tabulated value at alpha level of significance for 1, 5, or 10 with n degrees of freedom, then we accept the null hypothesis. So mathematically, or I mean in a table form, you can also understand, or simply you can understand when we accept or when we reject the null hypothesis, or when we accept the null hypothesis, or when we accept the alternative hypothesis. It alternatively means that we are rejecting the other hypothesis. That means here uh, that means you can easily remember this: if the calculated value is greater than the tabulated value, okay, greater than the tabulated value, then we accept alternative hypothesis, or HA. That is what is said. Okay. Now, if the calculated value is less than, right, less than, here see, calculated value less than the tabulated value, then what, we accept the null hypothesis. Fine. Okay. Anyway, it's just a short video. You can have a snapshot of this if you would want, or screenshot of this, and you can just remember it very easily. Fine guys, I'll stop here for today. Thank you.